The governor's signature will clear the way for $1 billion in funding for the state's roads and bridges. The plan, approved in the final moments of the legislative session, is a 2-year solution. But lawmakers are pledging to hold a broader discussion on long-term funding next year. RTV 6 State House reporter Katie Hines is live to explain. Katie?
A task force will study the long-term needs on both state and local roads, and the hope is for lawmakers to come back here in 2017 with a blueprint of where to go for the future. A few ideas we're already hearing the group could consider include public-private partnerships and separate toll lanes for trucks. Those ideas coming from Senate President David Long. House Speaker Brian Bosma says he knew a push for increases in the taxes to gas and cigarettes would be a heavy lift this year. Democrats in the House, however, are happy those didn't pass. But Senate Democratic leader Tim Lannon says the General Assembly could have done more to look for a long-term sustainable solution.
It seemed to me that we could have looked at some mechanisms to put in place that would be there on a fairly permanent basis, like this idea that if you get over 11.5% of the surplus, you could start dedicating that for infrastructure on a permanent basis.
I think it sets the tone to search for long-term user fee solutions for our roads and bridges after a thorough look over the next eight months about what the need is and what the options are. So we feel good about it.
Governor Pence is praising what he calls a tremendous impact on both the sustainability of the roads here and the prosperity of the state. He says he looks forward to signing this plan into law in the near future. Reporting live tonight, Katie Hines, RTV 6.
Katie, thank you. Governor Pence is calling the 2016 legislative session a win for Indiana. He points to a focus on economic development and education. He says lawmakers are taking steps to combat the rate of drug abuse in the state as well, and he's crediting them for collaborating and working with him on a number of ideas.
I'm also particularly pleased about the way that we did it. We worked together, not only across chambers, but across party lines.
Pence is also applauding lawmakers for taking decisive steps to ensure the results of last year's ISTEP aren't penalizing teachers or schools.